morning. Welcome to our Thursday morning devotion. It is a new day that God has given unto us. He has protected us. He has continued to provide for us. He is a faithful God. He desires that we may thank Him and acknowledge that were it not for Him, we wouldn't be here. Indeed, He is Ebenezer. This far, He has brought us safe. And we thank God because when we look around, we can see His blessings. Just being alive is a blessing. Being able to eat, to drink, and also to have a place to live, it is a blessing from God. Having something to do, that you wake up and go to work, you wake up, you go to your business, you go to that employment job, whichever kind of job you do, let us thank God for it, because through it, God meets our daily needs. God meets our desires through it. It may not be the best for us. It may not be what you desire, but at least God has allowed you to have something to do as you also wait that God will continue to bless you. We have continued to learn about creating wealth and God's desire that we may create wealth. We have learned that it starts by discovering what we are able to do, our abilities, our careers, our passion. Then embracing it and working hard to it, striving to do our best, putting the best foot forward, trying to excel in it, that we aim excellence in what we do. If it is farming, let us do it in excellence. If it is a career at your workplace, make sure that what you do it per excellence. If it is about your business, make sure that everything you do in your business is per excellence, because that will make you stand out from the rest and God will continue to bless you. Yesterday we also learned that God has blessed us all with abilities. They may differ, but at least we have something that we can use, that we can show, that can help us to create wealth. And we said that money is like a seed. When we eat it, it will have no returns. But if we sow, then we are assured that we reap. And we also learned that God has called us that to be good stewards of our earnings, that we should at least plow back to our businesses, to our farming, to our careers, to improve in our education, to learn more and desire to know more about what we do so that we can excel in it. Today we continue on we continue on this, that how can we multiply our wealth, how can we create more wealth, what do we need to create more wealth. And yesterday we learned that one, we need to be trustworthy. We should be trusted with what we have, as small or big as it is, because when we are trusted with little, then we'll be able to make more. Today we want to learn more as we think about our businesses, as we think more about our careers, as we think more of what we do in our lives. And the truth is, we all desire to excel more and more in what we do. We desire to create more wealth. We desire that our businesses may move from one level to the other. We desire that in our careers, that we may excel and go to greater heights. It is our desire that even in our ministries, that God will take us higher, greater to greater heights. Even in your calling, God desires that you may have more grace to do more in your calling. But the truth is, we cannot expect different results if we continue doing the same thing. There are times that God desires that either we change or improve on what we do. Yes, there are times that God calls us to change, because we can see if we continue doing the same thing, then we do not expect different results. You may be there and you are struggling in your business. It is good to think and ask God, what can I do differently to make my business excel? What can I do differently? Yes, it may be your own fault. Maybe you open late. You can change your time of going to work. Maybe it's the days you go to work. And maybe you have neglected your customers. Maybe it is your customer service. Can you maybe change on how you treat your customers? It may be about improving What can you improve on your produce, the goods and the services? Is there room? The truth is there is always room for improvement. There is always room to do better. We think of new technologies. We think of new ways, new designs of doing business in our careers. How can we improve our careers? We can go to trainings. We can excel and also advance in our education. We can try to do different courses to increase our knowledge and our skills in what we do. Yes, you are in that career, but there is also room for improvement. There is also room to add more skills and more knowledge into it. The truth is, the more we improve, the more we earn, the more we create our wealth. These are ways that we can do to create more wealth. There are times we will need change. When God calls us to change, let us change. What God desires you to change, make sure you change. It may also be a career. God may call you to a different career for you to excel, for you to achieve your goals. God may call you to change your business. Listen to Him, because when He calls for a change, then unless you change, you will continue to get the same results. When He calls us, He always calls us to improve on what we do. There is always room for improvement. As we serve, let us ask God to help us to improve in our service. As we do our business, let us think of more and greater ideas on how we can improve our businesses. There are things we can change. There are things we can improve in that area of our business, in that area of our specialization, and it will increase our earnings, and that will help us to increase our wealth, and will serve God more because we'll have more to serve Him. Number 2 is that we should embrace opportunities. We should be looking out for opportunities. Be on the lookout for opportunities. The truth is, opportunities come, but those who will look out unto them will find them. Yes, we know we have a destiny, and at times we know of our destinies. Most times we know where God is calling us to go. But destinies and opportunities go hand in hand. For you to achieve your goal, for you to achieve and to meet your destiny, then you have to look out for opportunities that leads you to your destiny. Not any other opportunity that comes, but an opportunity that will lead you to your destiny. You have to look out. You have to be on the lookout. You have to search more. You have to ask more. You have to do work, hard work. You have to write mails. You have to do the letters, the application letters. You have to go out and look for opportunities. Yes, you cannot sit back and wait for opportunities to find you. God has called us, that we have been enabled. He has enabled us through His wisdom, through His abilities, through giving us ideas, that we go out and look for opportunities. Remember, as Christians, we are favored. We have God's favor, that when we go and knock doors, they will be opened unto us. When we go looking for opportunities, we will find those opportunities. When we go out, we will not come the same way as we went, because God's favor is on us. What we need to do is to wake up and work. Wake up and go looking for opportunities. Desire to always be on the search. If you are jobless, just go and look for a job, and God will lead you to where you'll go knocking, to where you'll go and find a job that will meet your needs. We need to look out for opportunities. We have a generation that they'll go to school, do very good in their studies, and they'd sit back and wait for jobs to find them. Let us teach our children that opportunities are found, that we should go and search for opportunities. We should go and look for those platforms where there are job opportunities, where we can see people looking for workers, that they may find something to do, something to make them make an earning. Number 3, we should make an effort to work hard. Yes, God rewards hard work. God blesses the works of our hands. We should be hardworking people. We should be people who are punctual in what they do. If it is about opening your work, it's about going to your workplace, we should be punctual. We should be committed with what we do. Remember, we said for you to succeed, you need to know your passion. You should follow your passion. Because something you are passionate about, you will be committed to it. You will not be forced to go to work. You will not be forced to do a certain task because you are passionate about it. You are committed to it. Let us be committed to what God has given unto us at this time. Let us be committed to invest the talents that we have. Let us be committed to invest the gifts that we have. Like in Luke 19, let us be committed that if we are committed, we can multiply the talents into 10, into 5. We can multiply into 100 folds, into 60 folds, because God will bless the works of our hands. Let us be committed people. And number 3, we should show consistency. When you are committed to something, then you should be consistent in what you do. You need to be predictable, that people know you have this type of good, that you produce or you offer this kind of service, and they know when they come, they will find it. Because you are committed into it, you are punctual in serving your people, you are doing everything to make sure that you offer what God has blessed you to offer. As we do our businesses, as we do our careers, as we do our farms, let us make sure that we are committed and consistent to it, because God has enabled us. He has given you everything you need to run that business. He has given you everything that you need to succeed in that career. He has given you everything you need for that farm, for those cattle, to help you succeed in your area of farming. Number 4, we also need a good attitude. The attitude we have is the root of either our success or our failure. When we fail in discovering our abilities and our passion, at times we find ourselves in careers and in businesses we are not good at, one, or we have a negative attitude towards them. When God allows us to have an opportunity to work, let us work with the right attitude, because attitude is everything. Something you are positive about, you will work very hard to succeed. Something you are negative about, be sure you are preparing yourself to fail. As we look for jobs, as we engage into business, as we desire to improve in our careers, as we do everything that we do to make a living, how or what is our attitude towards our work? Do we just go there because we need to earn? Are we going to that employment job because we need money? Or are we going because we know this is an opportunity that God has given me to help me earn and create wealth? Are you just opening that business for the sake of it, because it has to be open, because it is daytime, because people have to go to work? Are you passionate about what you are doing? What is your attitude towards what you are doing? Because God will also look at the attitude. When we do things with the right attitude, then we are likely to succeed. If you are positive about something, then it will succeed. If you are positive about your career, you will desire to learn more, to add value to it, to gain more skill and knowledge about it, because it is something that you have a positive attitude towards. You will desire to go to trainings, to go to greater heights, to make sure that it succeeds. But if we have a wrong attitude, a negative attitude, that is a root to our failure. That business cannot succeed if you have a wrong attitude, a negative attitude with what you do. When we have the right attitude, then we will desire to excel in it. And when we desire to excel, this calls us to go an extra mile, to do extra things to make them succeed. We double our efforts. We wake up early. We think more on how we can invest, on how we can improve, on how we can make things better, because we are very positive about it. Let us desire excellence. Let us desire to make that to go an extra mile to help us succeed. Number 4 is that we need to discern God's timing. Yes, we know that God is not limited by seasons, and God will always give us and allow us to have opportunities in His time. When God is about to bless you, then you should be at the right place and the right position with Him to know His timing and also to grab the opportunities that God is bringing unto you. It is our work to always make sure that we discern God's timing, because when that time comes, then indeed it's true, God will make it happen. As we work, wherever we are, as we desire to earn more and create more wealth, that time is coming that God will help you to open more doors for you, more opportunities for you, but it is only if you discern God's timing. Always be on the lookout. Always be working, because it is in your working that opportunity will find you. Make sure that as you work, be always patient, waiting for God's time. Yes, you may be working hard now. You may not be seeing the results now, but I can tell you that hard work, in God's time, He will bless it. Continue striving. Continue doing your best. Continue striving for excellence. Continue going that extra mile. And I can tell you, in God's time, you will see the rewards of your hard work. You will see the rewards of your commitment. You will see the rewards of your consistency. Continue pushing, because God's time, in God's time, you will prosper. In God's time, you will excel. Be always ready, discerning God's time. Let us succeed in everything we do by doing what God has called us to do. Change where we need to change. Improve on what you need to improve. Be always on the lookout for opportunities. Make an extra effort. Hard work. Work hard more, because God blesses our hard work. Be positive. Have a positive attitude with what God has allowed us to do. Then lastly, discern God's timing. In the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.